Hey, what's up, con people? It's been quite some time since the last video. Wait, hold on. It actually hasn't been quite some time. I put out a video literally like this same week, I think. Huh. That is kind of weird, actually. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say before the video starts entirely, I am streaming on Twitch now, so if you want to check that out and follow me or whatever, the link will be in the description below in my link tree. So check that out. Yeah. Doing a special giveaway. The first 10 new subscribers has a chance to win not 1 but 3,000 infinity stones. This is not a joke or a scam, I guarantee it 100%. The infinity stones will be delivered to your house or wherever you live, including space. If you live in space or you're an alien or whatever, you're still eligible to enter. Just subscribe, leave a like, follow one of my social medias, Instagram or Twitter, and yeah, link will be in the description below. Don't forget, infinity stones to give away. These are real infinity stones. The power of the galaxy would be in your hands. Anyway, yeah, let's get on to the actual review. Okay, so The Batchack Man, directed and written by Keyon Byron, starring Keyon Byron and Russel Allen. The Batchack Man, to me at least, it's a parody of your typical superhero stories, but it takes itself seriously for the most part. It's about a man getting bitten by a Batchack and becoming a superhero. He gets tied up into some issues with people you really don't want to get issues with. And yeah, and there's some supernatural stuff as well. Just throwing that in there. This film is really, really good, I would say. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next. Wait, it has to be longer. Okay, give me 1 sec, let me just write something up. Okay, so jokes aside, I really, really enjoyed this film. Way more than I was expecting to going into it, and that's always a good thing. It's not flawless, of course, but before I get into that, if you would like to see Batchack Man or any other film that I've mentioned thus far, sign up for Rollywood.tv. Link will be in the description below. Keep that in mind. It releases for free streaming, legit free streaming, on the 21st of January 2021 for Diversity Day. Rollywood.tv, link in the description below. Sign up. First 10 people to sign up gets 15 million Lamborghinis delivered to your house immediately, like in 2 seconds after. If you don't get it, it's because there was a problem because of COVID, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So sign up for Rollywood.tv down below in the description. Okay, so getting into the cons, which for the most part still seem to add up to the humor in some way or the other. It made me think that they were on purpose, kinda. Sort of like scary movie, but I guess in this case it would be superhero movie. I don't know, but the main thing I noticed was that the film feels rushed. It's kinda like they took out a lot of stuff that could have helped build character, or at the very least gotten us attached to the characters. For instance, there's a scene where a character goes missing for literally days and his girlfriend is saying she's stressed about it, right? But when he gets home, she's just chilling on the bed and talking to him casually. And during the conversation, he's getting ready for work. Like, he's missing for a while and then he just goes to work the next day. Yeah, that felt a bit rushed to me. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a parody or something, but yeah, and then there were some things that needed more time to build up or just didn't add up at all. For instance, the lack of security that OH had, who's the drug lord essentially, the main antagonist. He had a lack of security, even though we saw him earlier get like a ton of money from a deal basically. So I was a bit confused about that as well. There's also the fact that Batchack Man got information of where the secret base was from some mysterious source, and they missed a really good chance to show Batchack Man sneaking into the base, or at least fighting his way through security. I thought that would have been a cool chance for them to add a fight scene to the story, another fight scene. But the story isn't the only thing that's rushed. Some characters were rushing as well. There's a scene where a thief goes into a store to rob the place, obviously, but he didn't go with a bag, and they didn't make that a plot point, even though he didn't go for something small like slippers or a watch. He literally went straight for like a bunch of laptops. Alright, so moving on to the pros of the film, getting all that negativity out of the way, I guess. The film doesn't waste most of its shots, which is great. From the literal opening scene, the film establishes that it has to make the most of every shot before the next one, and for the most part, it does this well. There are some amazing shots in the film, most noticeably the corridor shots, the shots with the final fight. A lot of shots were really well done, so keep that in mind if you like those type of things. The humor in the film, both obvious and subtle, along with the amount of references and homages to Spider-Man and other stories, I really love that. There's even a fight in a wrestling ring, just like in Spider-Man's story. It's literally a parody at this point, though. Batchack Man, that is. You know how heroes tend to have a serious reason to fight? Like Spider-Man lost his uncle, Batman lost his parents. Well, you know what Batchack Man's reason was? He got bit by a Batchack, and then, yeah, well, that's it actually. He just got bit by a Batchack and got powers, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna hit up the crime. Yeah, that's basically it. I found that interesting. It really made me think this is definitely a parody, but at the same time I wasn't sure because the film took itself so seriously. The setup with the antagonists was great, and I wanted to see more of them as well, but we didn't, for some of them at least. There's a character that's shown to have more power and control than the main antagonist, OH. She talks down to him, and he just tries to reassure her, and he genuinely looked kind of scared of her. It was good setup, for reasons I don't want to spoil, that's linked to Batchack Man, but it was a bit odd to hear how they found Batchack Man, and at the very least, it was weird to hear from the henchman that they had their eyes on him for a while. The acting was definitely the best part of the film. Honestly, hands down. Everyone did really good. Keyon Byron was hilarious as Batchack Man. His self-narrating was good too, but a bit overdone in my opinion at sometimes. But it was really good. It definitely had to be added, but maybe toned down a bit. Sometimes I already know what's going on or what's going to happen, but he would still explain it. It's not really a con, just an observation. Russel Allen as the OH with that nearly iconic snap of his was great. I wish he did it more. His accent and his acting was really good too, but that snap, like, every time he did that, I was like, this guy is serious or something, or he's like tough, intimidating. I don't know, it was just something about it was really good. Johan Thalman was amazing too, and Fidel Guerrero, and his cigarettes, yeah. It was all good. At this point, I'll end up calling every single actor out for something, so good job on the actor's part. The music was consistently great, but took over the audio a bit sometimes. I really enjoyed the addition of the name of the artist of the song. So at the beginning of the film, they put like the name of the artist in there when the song was playing, the opening song. That was cool, and I think that this could potentially be standard for a lot of films, and it was creative, so at least I've never seen it done before. The last fight was absolutely amazing and stunning. It actually made me it had me really into it, and for the first time in the film I thought it was a serious superhero film rather than just a comedy film with superheroes in it. At least until someone did something really dumb and got himself killed. That was, yeah, anyway, all in all, the film feels rushed. It may be on purpose in some parts, but it still affects your outlook on the film. But I think it's more like the film is trying to say something like, you've seen the superhero stuff already, you know the backstories, so let's get past all that quickly and get into the main plot. The acting was amazing, the editing was well done, the story was a bit confusing with all the elements added. Like, some characters showed up out of nowhere, and I'm not even talking about the supernatural characters, which in my opinion, by the way, is awesome. I like folklore and all of that, but it didn't need to be added to tell the same story, I think. It just felt like there was too much packed into the film for just 1 hour, and the film is about 1 hour long. Uh, but I do think if you were willing to pack all that into a rebooted series or a trilogy, maybe it would be amazing. Like seriously, keep the same fight scenes, keep everything just how it was, but make it longer and more fleshed out, and it would be, yeah. It definitely needs to keep the last fight scene though. That was great. The film leaves too many unanswered questions and plot points, and it felt a bit unfinished, which could lead into a second film. But I do think you might wanna go with the series. I think it'll be amazing. That's just my opinion though. Don't take it like to heart or anything. I would enjoy a TV series of it though. And well, any film made in Trinidad and Tobago is cool to see because that's where I'm from, so it's really nice to see. All in all, I'm giving Batchack Man a debuffed A. Yeah, if you want to check out the film, sign up for Rollywood.tv. Link will be in the description below. You can check out my social media and my online art shops. If you want to see some awesome artwork, you can check out my Instagram as well, my Twitter. Link in the description below in my link tree. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't forget the giveaway information from the beginning of the video. That's still going. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't forget I'm streaming on Twitch now as well. So if you think I'm like dead or something, I'm not. I'm on Twitch. So yeah, you can check me out there. Link in the link tree below. Alright, stay safe and stay creative.